Wonder if his name is Boris.
Why would that matter? Boris the spider? Oh, wait.
I wonder what
Ooh,
that symbol means.
hazelnut.
The year when our despair ended. The year when my despair began.
Well, considering I have a feeling, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do it right now. I know the answer, but I'm not gonna do it until Nancy knows the answer. So, which is gonna be, which shouldn't be too hard to do actually.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Fiddlesticks, that must be later. Okay, let's go back to the studio. Because that way we can give the stuffed parrot back to Heather. So, how are you guys doing today? It's a crazy day, nice day. Ooh.
Now
Oh boy.
what?
You have to get them out of there!
Who? What happened?
This little box came from me, and when I opened it, all these bugs came pouring out. They're all over the place in
Message
there.
the German
You
guy
have to get them
sent?
out before they lay eggs or something.
What exactly do you want me to do?
Just go in there and put them back in the box they came in. Carefully. Don't kill any of them. Nothing good ever comes from killing things.
True.
Don't worry, I'll get them out of there for you.
Bless you.
Yuck. That must be the box they came in.
Chocolates, huh? Crazy. Ah, critter! You gotta be fast with things too. Good grief. Here, cockroach. Ah! Got you. Come on.
This fabric is so strange. It's soft and metallic all at the same time.
Really? Come. There you go. Gotcha. There should be one more. There you go. And now we go the other direction. Ah. Got.
Nuts, I was this close. Oh my gosh, the letters in these fonts look exactly like the ones that were used in one of those threatening notes Manette got. Which means Heather must have sent it.
Heather!
Gotcha!
Booyah!
Playtime's over, little guy.
Or girl. Seriously, I wish she hadn't kept it secret. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Here, Buggy.
Here, Buggy. Fiddlesticks! Ugh. Come on, little cockroach. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Come on, little buggy, come on. Freaking kidding me. Keep clicking the wrong direction. Cause that's the one direction. Oh, what makes it beautiful? Crap!
I missed.
Finally! Oh, we still have two more to find. I know where one of them is.
Tea. Hopefully for good.
Alright, Nancy. Where did you... What the... Got you! I know where the final one is, actually. Because it leads us to something that is Gosh dang it! It's right near the dress. Gosh dang it. Come on, cockroach. What? Gosh dang it. Got you. Oh my
There, that has
gosh.
got to be the last bug.
It is the last bug. What's this? I told this lady when she called that you were too busy to respond, but she's very persistent.
Dear Miss Manette, the books on the women of the French resistance, exploits of Noisette Trenade, because she owned the windmill which you now own. This is from that historian who called before. Maybe she can help me figure out why Dita was carrying that obituary around.
Maybe. Dear Miss Manette, as your assistant hopefully told you, I am researching a book on the women of the French resistance. Lately, I've become particularly interested in the exploits of Noisette Tornade, who, as you probably know, recently passed away. Because she owned the old windmill which you now own, I would very much like to see it. This would not only help me get a feel for what Noisette was like as a person, but might also shed some light on the rumors of hidden plunder that swirled around her at the end of the war. I have tentatively scheduled a trip to Paris for the beginning of October. May I visit the Milan then? I understand that you are very busy, but please know that you will not have to entertain or even talk to me. I only wish to see and hear what Noisette saw and heard for so much of her remarkable life. A timely response to my request would be greatly appreciated. Yours truly, Lynn Manrique. And it looks like we need to use our card.
You can open the door now, Manette.
Did you get all of the bugs?
Yes, Manette.
How many are there?
I don't know, 9?
9.
Are they all alive?
Yes, Manette.
Are you sure you didn't kill any?
Positive.
And they're all in the box?
Yes.
Okay, listen. I want you to take that box to the park and let those things go. Only I don't want to be here when you come out. Probably the only thing those twisted little vermin are thinking about right now is revenge.
Manette, they're cockroaches.
Exactly. So I want you to count to 10, and then, and only then, are you to come out of there, all right?
Anything you say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What a nut job.
Come on, Nancy. Alright, so I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna come back. So I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen next. Nope, guess not. Okay. She's not back. What the heck?
Can't check. Still check.
Wow, we got a lot.
Oops. Haven't. That's finished.
We're still waiting for Heather.
Check. Oops. Can't check that off yet. Been there.
Fuck.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
Alrighty then. Let's go to Gigi's place, our place, and see if we can contact Zoo and Lynn there rather than there at the studio, because that way some time can pass and the things that needs to be happened can happen. She still hasn't come back? Jeez. Alright, let's call Zoo. 6145660. Hello, Zoo.
Hello, Jing Jingling? Is it really you?
No, this isn't Jing Jing. I'm just calling from her phone.
From her phone? So you know Jing Jing? Are you her friend?
Well, yeah, I guess.
You are the most lucky person in the monde. I am a big fan of Jing Jing. I call her house and leave message. I call Minette because I know she works there, but she will not talk to me. She is too... what is the word? Paranormal?
You mean paranoid?
Yes, paranoid. So, if you are not Xing Xing, why do you call me?
This is Zoo, right?
Yes,
Yes,
I
yes,
am
I'm
Zhu.
Zoo.
Well, Zoo, my name is Nancy Drew.
I love this
and I
guy.
saw a symbol on the wall when I was in an underground passage not too long ago. It looked like 2 leaves with 2 nut-type things attached to them. And I just wondered if you could tell me what it meant or why it was there.
Yes, of course I can. But first, you must have Xing write something for me.
Write something for you?
You
Oh, boy.
must have her write something that I can keep. Have her write, Zoo, my love, Xing. Then, take the metro to the Denver Rochereau station, enter the catacombs, find the bones from the Magdalene Cemetery, and put the autograph in the skull below the plaque.
Have her write Zoo, my love Jing, go to the catacombs, find the Magdalene Cemetery bones, and leave the autograph in a skull.
Yes, exactly that. Don't worry about desecrating the person whose bones they may be. The skull, it is a fake. My friend and I put it there. And
Really?
so, after you deliver it, you call me and I tell you all about the symbol you saw.
But what if Jing Jing refuses?
Then, Nancy Drew, it seems we will both be very disappointed.
Right. Alright, so let's use the calling card. 01193013. You know, for pity's sake, we actually haven't talked to Bess and George, and I think that's some of the people that we can call, right? Yes, it is. So, I think since we haven't really... Since we've been doing a lot, I think we're just going to call Bess and George for fun. Then after that, we'll call in. Alright, so 1 5 2 3 5 5 5 4 4 6 8. For a second, I thought.
Hello?
Bonjour!
Oh, Nancy! George, go get on the other line, quick. It's Nancy. And remember, talk fast. She's calling all the way from France. So where are you? What have you seen? How do you like Paris? What's Minette like? Have you learned how to design clothes?
Bess, slow down! You don't have to talk fast, okay? My dad bought me a phone card and told me to make as many calls as I want.
Oh, great. Hi, Nance. What's going on? How's Paris? Have you seen the Louvre? What about the Eiffel Tower? How many famous people have you met?
George, 3 words. Prepaid phone card.
Oh, great. Hey, perfect timing. We were just about to go for a run.
Whoa, wait a minute. A run?
Jog. I meant jog.
But you said run.
I meant jog.
You know how I feel about the R word, George.
The R word.
Honest. So, Nance, tell us about Minette.
Well, she's very high-strung.
Why do you say that?
Well,
She has a teeth therapist for one thing, and you wouldn't believe how she deals with frustration.
We wouldn't?
First she yells and throws things. Then she screams like a banshee at the top of her lungs. Then she sobs like the world's biggest baby. And then she laughs like a crazed hyena. And then she's fine.
Yikes. She sounds certifiable.
Yeah, you better watch yourself, Nancy.
right.
I told you guys before I left that I'd be rooming with Jing Jing Ling, right?
You mean you really are?
Yes.
We thought you were kidding.
What's she like?
Well, in order to work for Minette, she needs to gain a little weight, so she's constantly making cookies for herself.
What? Models can't eat cookies. That goes against the laws of nature.
I know, right?
JJ can. In fact, she has to. She's a couple pounds shy of being the perfect size 12 that Minette needs.
But that's not fair. All this time thinking that I could eat cookies and models couldn't is the only way I could feel superior to them. You just totally destroyed my self-image.
Well, look at it this way. Jing
Really?
Jing Ling eats cookies. Jing Jing Ling is a model. Bess Marvin eats cookies. Ergo, Bess Marvin is a model. Or could be a model. You know, in some parallel universe type thing.
Nice try, George.
Come on, George. You need better. You need to work on your wordings more.
I took this very strange phone call from Annette. At least I tried to.
What was so strange about it?
The guy wouldn't give me his name, and he sounded very hostile, and he had a German accent. And, not long after that, some unknown person sent Minette a box of cockroaches.
Ew, yuck.
Tell me about it. They got loose all over her office, and she made me find them and put them back in the box.
Double yuck.
Did any kind of note come with them?
Nope.
Sending anonymous letters is one thing, but sending live vermin sounds to me like things are getting personal.
Yeah,
Right?
let's just hope they don't start to get deadly.
It turns out that one of the
It
threatening
won't.
letters Manette got was sent by none other than her own assistant, Heather McKay.
You're kidding. Why would she do that?
I have no idea. Guess I'm going to have to ask her.
Just be careful. Maybe Minette's flakiness is contagious.
Guess I should get back to
No,
work.
it's not.
Bye-bye.
It's not.
Soyez prudent.
Soyez prudent? What the heck? Alright, I'm writing that down. Sorry for the dial tone. I already forgot how it was spelt. Which one was it? The calling card, right? Duh. 193013. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we're calling Lynn. 59555683822.
Modern European history, Lynn Manrique.
Hello, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Paris. Actually, I talked to you earlier when you tried to call Manette.
She's finally calling me back? Wonderful. Please, put her on.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she's still too busy to talk to you.
Oh,
But if you don't mind, could I ask you a couple of questions about Noisette Tournade?
certainly.
How long did she live in the Moulin, where Manette now has her studio?
She lived there for 55 years, from 1949 to 2004. She sold it when
Wow.
she moved to Provence, which is where she passed away. She never married, you know. Very private person. She served as Paris's director of public works for more than 20 years, yet not one person has been able to tell me what her favorite color was.
Maybe she just didn't like being social.
Where did the accusation that she was a collaborator with the enemy come from?
From 1942 until the liberation of Paris, Noisette worked as a translator for the Germans by day and an encoder for the French resistance by night. This, as you might imagine, made everyone suspicious of her, both French and Germans alike.
Right.
And after the war, things got ugly. Especially when people found out she was romantically involved with a German soldier. His name was Hans von Schwesterkrank.
You're kidding me.
No way! Hans, could that be Dieter's uncle? Because Dieter was saying Hans was his uncle.
What happened to him?
Hans left Paris right after the war and never returned, leaving Noisette to fend for herself. She was tried as a collaborator in 1946 and acquitted, but the experience left her quite bitter. You see,
1946.
some people said that during the war she took various pieces of artwork, mostly from churches, and stashed them away somewhere so they wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Maybe she just didn't want them to be destroyed.
Were they recovered after the war?
The artwork remains lost to this day. No one knows exactly what Noisette took, or if indeed she took anything. In any case, Noisette was terribly hurt that the city she loved had turned on her like that. After her trial, she told the press that the truth of what she'd done during the war resided in her and in the person and place she loved the most. And that was that. She never spoke of her wartime activities again. I assume that the person she was referring to was Hans von Schwesterkrank, who passed away a year or two ago, and
Aw,
that the
that's
place was
sad.
her beloved Moulin, which is why I'm hoping Manette will allow me to visit it. Now, I've got a question for you. In the hours before she died, Noisette was said to have constantly muttered 3 words: red, left, green. Is there anything inside the Moulin that has to do with red, left, green? Anything at all?
No, but I'll keep that in mind and let you know if I see something.
I'd appreciate it. Any other questions?
What was the French resistance?
That was the name given to the various groups of men and women who did their best to undermine Germany's military occupation of France during World War II. Some would engage in strikes and sabotage, while others would collect and pass intelligence along to the Allies. Needless to say, their operations were highly covert and very dangerous.
What did you mean when you said Noisette was tried as a collaborator?
Collaborators were French citizens who not only failed to resist the occupation, but actually helped the Germans keep it going.
What?
Because Noisette had worked for the Germans as a translator and had a German boyfriend, after the war, many of her countrymen automatically accused her of collaboration. When
Right.
it was revealed that she had been a member of the resistance, instead of exonerating her, that just made some people think she'd been spying for the Germans too.
As I said before, it was an ugly time, one which poor Noisette spent the rest of her life trying to forget.
I bet. Jeez.
What's the story behind the Cross of Lorraine?
The vertical bar crossed by 2 horizontal bars is an emblem that was first used by Joan of Arc, as well as the Dukes of Lorraine in the 15th century.
Interesting.
But during and after World War II, it became a symbol of the French resistance. Nowadays, it's not unusual to see it on statues or monuments commemorating the period in French history from 1940 to 1945.
What else can you tell me about the German occupation of Paris?
The German army entered Paris on June 14th, 1940, and after France formally surrendered on June 22nd, the Germans controlled the city. They took whatever they wanted: food, supplies, houses, artwork, and dictated how Parisians were to live their lives. Naturally, their presence was deeply resented. Some people ignored the situation as best they could. Some collaborated with the Germans, while others, like those in the resistance, fought back until the city was finally liberated on August 25th, 1944.
Okay, maybe that might be important, so I'm gonna write it down. August 25th, 1944. This is like one gigantic history lesson, man.
After the war, when she was the director of public works, what kind of things did Noisette do?
She oversaw many of the services which the citizens of Paris enjoyed every day. Streets, bridges, parks, their maintenance all came under Noisette's purview. She particularly enjoyed putting various forms of art on permanent display in various public places, especially parks.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Call back anytime.
Alright, so let us go back to, I guess, Dieter? Oh, hey. Denver. Oh, sorry. We're not gonna go to Denver until we get Gigi too, right? He's still in there.
Mr. von Schwesterkrank?
Jeez,
Are you in there?
Who's there?
Nancy Drew. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
I'm very busy. You'll have to come back.
But this is really important. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, if you want, you could take some stock photos for me.
Sure.
The list of things I need pictures of is on my desk. You can use the camera I let you borrow.
I'll get right on it.
Awesome, cool. So we get the list here.
The list is in French.
That is fine, because we have paper, we have pen. Alright, so we got agrafeu. Araignée. I'm sure I'm pronouncing these wrong. Bouguet. Boogie. Crin. Croix. That is cross. I know that for sure. And Terre. Terre? Tier? Alright, so we do have an English-French dictionary. So let's figure out what it means.